Hello everyone, this is methlokaiju, and today I'll be talking about some brand new Godzilla King of the Monsters information. Now I do want to talk about two things in this video. One thing I'm going to go over very briefly because the brand new footage we got is very brief and it's kind of old news somewhat already. And the second thing is trailer descriptions. There is some trailer descriptions. They're kind of vague. They're not too detailed, which is good because I do want to be surprised in what I see. But there is some interesting things nonetheless. So this video will partially be spoilers because if you do not want to know what's gonna occur in the trailer, then definitely don't watch this video. The details are not too spoilerific. It's, again, as I already mentioned, it's kind of vague, kind of ambiguous. So if you want to keep on going, just to have a little decent idea what's going on, then go ahead and keep watching this video. But again, I first want to talk about the new clips that we got for Godzilla King of the Monsters. One shows Rodan, the other Mothra, and the other King Ghidorah, which, by the way, the King Ghidorah one is the most awesome out of all three. But I'm gonna show you them right about now. Rodan, Mothra, and then Ghidorah, all in order. Here it is. So those were the three new clips. So let's go over each one very briefly. The first one obviously has Rodan flying by, and you see some fire being emitted from his wings. So yeah, very awesome. Now one can argue this is Fire Rodan, but really this is just regular Rodan. And his roar is, I can't really judge his roar right now because it is a very short clip of it. It is cut off, but from what I'm hearing, it sounds pretty good. Now on to the Mothra one. We can barely see Mothra at all, mainly because of the God rays that she is emitting in this particular scene. But the roar I love, honestly. It is a good remix of the original roar. It sounds like the original roar, but with a new, modern, good take on it. It sounds very innocent and feminine, which is exactly what Mothra is supposed to be. So that is perfect. And finally, we have King Ghidorah. We didn't really hear a roar for King Ghidorah, but the very old Reach Monarch teaser did have Ghidorah's roar. So I guess you can hear that if you want to hear his roar. But from what I'm seeing right here, very awesome. What I'm guessing is happening here is King Ghidorah is charging towards Godzilla in this particular scene. I'm not really sure why he's so slouched down like that. Maybe he's about to take off, or maybe he barely just landed and is using the momentum to charge onto Godzilla. I'm not exactly sure, but either way, very awesome scene, very ominous, very creepy. This King Ghidorah definitely deserves the title of King of Terror. Absolutely amazing. So those were the three new clips. Now let's get on to the trailer description. Now, for all of you wondering, the trailer did premiere in Brazil Comic-Con today on Sunday, December 9th. But it will be online tomorrow, which is Monday, December 10th. So really, I cannot wait. Unfortunately, I will be in school, so somehow I'm going to have to avoid all the spoilers, any little, picture of some new footage I'm gonna have to avoid too. I don't know, it's gonna be quite hard, like footage-wise. But there is some trailer descriptions, as I've already mentioned, and again, as I've already stated a billion times already, they're kind of vague and kind of ambiguous, but there is still some details in there either way. So I guess you can call this the spoiler section. So if you want to, just end the video here, go ahead. But anyhow, let's get into some tiny spoilers. So there was a brand new article. It is written in Portuguese, but someone did. So basically, the rough translation is that one of the first scenes begins with the Reach Monarch video that has been floating around for a very long time. And the closing scene is apparently what seems to be the final battle. So I guess we can expect Mothra, Rodan, King Ghidorah, and Godzilla in the very last shot. So that is really awesome. Or maybe it's just Godzilla and King Ghidorah. I don't know. But according to many people, including some people on Twitter who can actually speak English, it does seem there's like plenty of monsters. And there's actually plenty of monsters throughout the trailer. So on Reddit, someone was able to translate the other random stuff. And they basically said that there's new monster action footage. There's footage of giant monsters throughout the world waking up, including Ghidorah and Rodan. I'm not really sure if Mothra's included. I assume she's also included in this, new footage stuff. There's also a giant scorpion-like creature who was buried in the sand. So that is very interesting. Now, please keep in mind that the people who wrote this article could be misconstruing random things. Okay, they really could, because they might not even be Godzilla fans whatsoever. So for them, it seems kind of new. So it is possible this giant scorpion-like creature who was buried in the sand is really this scene right here. I mean, it's possible. You never know. So really take that with a grain of salt. But either way, giant scorpion-like creature. If there is a giant scorpion-like creature, that's cool. All the new kaiju in this movie will be new creations, so there's no Toho kaiju or anything like that. It's pretty interesting. There's also a character who works in the UN called Sam Coleman? I don't know. Played by Thomas Middleditch. So this character right here, who has the idea to use Godzilla to fight the monsters. And also, I read other reports that Godzilla was referred to as a pet or something. I don't know. That was kind of weird. But yeah, the idea to use Godzilla to fight the monsters. So obviously they're insinuating right here that Godzilla is going to fight all these kaiju and stuff like that, which, minor spoilers, not really too minor, but he's not going to fight absolutely everybody, okay? That would just be obscene. That would be absurd. So yeah, it's basically all for this video. I just wanted to give you guys some details regarding the trailer that are somewhat ambiguous, somewhat vague, and also just kind of go over the little clips and what my opinions are of them. So basically all for this video. Please tell me in the comments below, what are your thoughts on the trailer description that I just gave you? Giant new scorpion kaiju, possibly tons of new monster footage, Godzilla being used to fight the other kaiju, which is stated by Middleditch's character, and the clips. So that's basically all for this video. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. This is methlokaiju signing out.